First, let me say thank you to all of you for being here, but particularly thank you to my colleagues who are here with me today. Funding for public education is now facing the perfect storm. Cuts to the budgets are inevitable. Is that great? It's the school bell ringing. Cuts to the budget are inevitable, and we face clear and unambiguous choices. On one front, we hear the voices of the education community, legitimately concerned with the impact that the budget cuts can have in the classroom. On the other front are the voices of the taxpayers, who demand fiscal responsibility at all levels of government, and the most efficiency in education spending. Our job as legislators is to listen to all the voices and ultimately make sound and disciplined decisions. It is undeniable that we have fewer resources than we have at any point in recent memory. Limited resources mean establishing priorities, and that way we can obtain the best outcomes for the children of Texas. The success of public education starts and ends in the classroom. We have heard loud and clear the complaints of many local school districts about unnecessary and burdensome mandates. That's why we have filed and have heard in education legislation that will try to end these practices. If approved, our legislation will reduce many of the onerous burdens that are imposed on our local school districts, freeing up valuable resources. We're also working to give local school districts the necessary tools to preserve teaching jobs and the great teachers that we have in the state of Texas. Local school district officials are in the process of making some very difficult and very painful budget decisions. Leadership is about making choices. We strongly urge them not to be short-sighted by sacrificing the classroom in favor of bureaucratic education establishments. As an example, the Legislative Budget Board has provided us a document that indicates that non-teaching salaries in the state of Texas exceed $9 billion. That's not in the classroom, that's outside the classroom. If we merely cut 10% of those non-classroom positions, we would nearly create savings of almost $2 billion in a biennium. That's real savings back at the local level. Protecting the classroom is much more than just a slogan. It represents the new paradigm in public education, achieving greater productivity through a relentless focus on innovation. That innovation is about supporting where the education rubber meets the road, in the classroom. Those of us standing here today are here to make the collective statement: while cuts are unavoidable, protecting the classroom is our #1 priority. I am proud to share this podium with my colleagues, and I know that there are other senators as well as other House members who will join us as we move forward in this budget process with education at the forefront. Today, I'm especially grateful to have my colleagues behind me, and I would hope that each of you would like to make a comment, and I will start with Senator Patrick, then Senator Nelson, Senator Frazier, Senator Huffman, Senator Duncan, and Senator Estes. And I am expecting Senator Selger, but he's not here yet. So, Senator